The Donald Trump Tulsi Gabbard situation is rapidly unraveling, and it really exposes why these strange bedfellows that politics makes are often just a tinderbox ready to explode. You might recall that Donald Trump was asked about Tulsi Gabbard's official assessment as director of national intelligence that Iran is not building a nuclear weapon, or that Iran is not close to a nuclear weapon. This is something she said to Congress in March as the DNI. Trump's response the other day on Air Force One was, I don't care what she said. I think Iran's close to a nuke.
I don't believe Iran should be able to have a nuclear weapon. But how close do you personally think that they were to getting one? Because Tulsi Gabbard testified in March that the intelligence community said Iran wasn't building a nuclear weapon.
I don't care what she said. I think they were very close to having.
I don't care what Tulsi said. I think Iran is very close to building a nuclear weapon. So Trump just blew off his spy chief like she's, an intern who brought him Coke Zero instead of Diet Coke. This is the same Tulsi Gabbard, by the way, who used to tweet that Trump was dangerously escalating towards war with Iran. Remember the stuff Tulsi tweeted years ago before she sold out to MAGA during Donald Trump's first term? She tweeted, quote, President Trump seems determined to go to war with Iran, even after he campaigned on the platform of ending regime change wars. Tulsi used to be correctly skeptical of Trump as the anti-war guy. She continued, Trump's move yesterday to deny sanctions waivers to countries purchasing Iranian oil drives us closer to war with Iran, increasing tensions in the region and putting the U.S. at odds with many of our allies. And she finished this 3-tweet series way back when by saying his actions, meaning Trump's, make our country less safe, damaging our non-proliferation efforts and negotiations to denuclearize the Korean Peninsula. This is a dangerous situation. Tulsi Gabbard runs the entire intelligence apparatus, 18 agencies, billions in funding. Her legal duty is to give Trump unbiased, apolitical intelligence. Now, of course, she's a political shill. We know that. But Trump doesn't want unbiased intelligence. He wants loyalty. And Tulsi sold her loyalty pretty cheap. I mean, the fact that she came over, I'm no longer a Democrat. Not only am I no longer a Democrat, I am now full MAGA. And so she said, this is what we believe in March about Iran and a nuke. Trump goes, I don't care. She tried to course correct with this weird video about being on the brink of nuclear war. Trump saw it, and reportedly, Trump flipped out. The reports are that in private, Donald Trump humiliated Tulsi Gabbard, skipped her entirely at the Camp David War Council, reportedly, not accidentally, deliberately. And inside sources now say that Trump is thinking not only of getting rid of Tulsi, but just eliminating the role of Director of National Intelligence, folding it into the CIA, erasing the job because Tulsi is annoying him. This is another instinct of Trump, which is when someone in a role does something I don't like, I just put one person, I give him another role. I put someone who's more loyal to me in an additional role and have them run multiple agencies or have multiple jobs at once. Still, Tulsi's sort of trying to pretend everything's fine. She said to reporters that they're on the same page. Doesn't seem to be true. Now, Tulsi, this is not like Tulsi's awesome, okay? Tulsi Gabbard gave up, shredded any last piece of credibility that she ever had with people who actually want to focus on what's real and what's true. She simultaneously seems to now be shredding her credibility with Trump, reportedly not even being called on at the Camp David War Summit. I don't think Trump ever respected Tulsi Gabbard, if I'm frank with you. I think that there was a point at which Tulsi was useful to Trump, former Democrat, now supports Trump. The optics are good, but the whole, look at how diverse my cabinet is. I've got men and women. I've got one black guy. I've got two former Democrats, RFK and Tulsi. It was a photo op, but the second that she actually started to do a little bit of her job, which included showing up in March and going, I don't have intelligence to support the claim that Iran's close to a nuclear weapon, all of a sudden she now gets sidelined. Now, the irony, of course, is she joined the MAGA machine because she thought it would help get her power. It gave her a front row seat to being made irrelevant in a really prominent way. Had she not turned MAGA, she was going to be irrelevant as, remember that former congresswoman who failed her presidential run, and that would be it. Now she's becoming irrelevant in a much more prominent way. I don't know what's better. It's going to ultimately be for Tulsi to decide. Things are still expensive in this economy. Americans are feeling it. But one thing that doesn't have to cost a lot anymore is a quality hearing aid. Our sponsor, MD Hearing, makes high quality, easy to use, rechargeable hearing aids with exceptional sound quality that are personalized to your hearing profile. And MD Hearing just made their Neo rechargeable digital hearing aids only $297 a pair, less than 10% of the prices of typical hearing aids from brick and mortar hearing clinics. The Neo fits inside your ear. No one will even know it's there. Plus, MD Hearing just launched the Neo XS, MD Hearing's smallest hearing aid ever. I have a family friend who's been using MD Hearing for years. She loves it, loves how she can get expert advice anytime from MD Hearing's audiologist. For example, if she needs help adjusting it, MD Hearing was founded by an ENT surgeon who saw how many of his patients needed hearing aids and couldn't afford them. Terrible. He made it his mission to develop a quality hearing aid that anybody could afford. Go to shopmdhearing.com, use the code PACMAN to get a pair of hearing aids for just $297. Plus, you'll get an extra charging case for free. The link is in the description.